Welcome. How are you doing today? Last week I went to get my women's annual wellness exam, and it used to be that you had to get a pap smear once a year, but you don't have to do that anymore. It's recommended every I think 3 years, but because I have the BRCA mutation, I have to go every year to get an ultrasound of my ovaries, which is real fucking unpleasant. But the GYN told me that my ovaries look fabulous. And she didn't say it like that. She sung it. She said, "Your ovaries look fabulous." So, I got some pretty little guts in there. But yeah, because I'm a mutant, I also have to go get a mammogram, get these chest scans done to make sure there's nothing trying to inhabit the region. And I did not follow through with that in previous years because I already felt Jesus Christ, it freaks me out enough to go have these invasive ovary things done. I really don't want to go get my body intimately examined again, but I'm finally doing it. So that appointment is this afternoon. Well, yesterday I got a phone call and a voicemail from the doctor's office, and they were calling to say, "Hey, just to let you know, your insurance may not cover the scans because you are under 40. You caught me. I'm under 40. The voicemail asked me to call my insurance and talk to them about it, and then call back the GYN office and let them know what my insurance said. I have not called my insurance yet because I immediately was like, oh, fuck. Because last time I had to get tissue scans done, even with my insurance, and my insurance is good, I still had to pay $500 out of pocket up front before they would do the scans. And by the time the doctor's office left me that voicemail yesterday, it was already too late for me to cancel my appointment without getting charged a cancellation fee. Why didn't they mention this when I made the appointment? Because I made the appointment in person as I was leaving my women's wellness exam. I stopped at the billing place and I made the appointment. They looked over all my paperwork and I was good to go. And so they waited until less than I'm annoyed. Because what do I do now? Because have you ever tried to call your insurance? Oh my God, they're the worst. Although my insurance has this thing where every time I go to the doctor or get blood drawn, I can file a claim with my insurance and they will reimburse me, even though my annual exam is covered 100% by my insurance. I don't have a copay, but I can file a claim and say, I went to this doctor's office on this date and this was the examination. And they'll mail me a check for $50. So yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do about calling my insurance, because if they say, no, we're not going to cover it, well then what am I going to do? So go to the appointment? So I figure to avoid the cancellation fee, I will just go to the appointment. And if they say your insurance won't cover it, I'll say, well, I can't afford to pay you $500. And then they'll tell me to go home. But because I didn't cancel or no-show, they probably will waive the cancellation fee, because I did arrive. Because I really just don't feel like calling my fucking insurance. Speaking of people I don't want to call, FedEx. Fucking FedEx, man. I have to deal with FedEx on a commercial level at work. The company I work for has 9+ different FedEx accounts, both for freight and package. And they are really hard to get a hold of, especially since they have different branches that do not communicate with each other. Well, I'm currently having a personal problem with FedEx. Last Tuesday, I placed an order online for 2 kilograms of kratom, and I paid for FedEx 2-day shipping. Well, it didn't come in fucking 2 days. It didn't come in 3, it didn't come in 4. I emailed the vendor and said, hey, was there an issue with my order? And the vendor said, nope. We sent it out same day. Here's your tracking number. So yesterday I hadn't gotten the package yet, and I checked the tracking, and it said that my package was delivered successfully at 11 a.m. on Monday. Well, there was no package to be seen. It wasn't at the front gate. It wasn't inside the front gate. It wasn't at the mailbox. It wasn't in the driveway, and it wasn't on my front porch. It wasn't by my garage door. It wasn't by my back door. Although I haven't checked the barn, I don't know why someone would enter the property to deliver a package in my barn. And because I know how difficult it is to get in touch with a human who can help, I did the modern day demand for customer support. You publicly tweet the motherfuckers, and then they don't want to be embarrassed, so they get in touch with you immediately. And now my boyfriend works from home, and his office window looks out the front porch. And we have 2 dogs who lose their shit every time someone drives down the street because we live on a dead-end dirt road. There's nobody coming around. So if the customer support asked for all of my information and a description of my home, I gave them everything they needed, and they're saying, well, the delivery note says that they left it on the front porch. And I thought, if they came through the gate onto the property and walked up across my front yard to the front porch, the dogs would have noticed, and my boyfriend would have noticed, because he was sitting right there. And because I live on the aforementioned dead-end dirt road, there's nobody lurking around to just walk by and steal my package. So this is very suspicious. And I'm disappointed, you know, because, like, I didn't have, like, $250 to just lose. And against my better judgment, I placed another order for a much smaller amount of kratom for the time being. And I ordered it 2-day FedEx delivery. And now I've had issues with the 2-day FedEx delivery before. I know that I'll pay them for 2 days and they'll still take my money and then, like, deliver my shit 5 days later. But I'm holding out hope. You know, I always do. But yes, it is very peculiar that they think that they delivered this package. I don't know where they delivered it, but it wasn't to me. So I'm hoping that this woman I've been in contact with from FedEx customer support will help me, like, you know, find answers. Because I really don't know what to do. And, like, do I have any recourse with FedEx? Do they now owe me $250? I don't know. So fucking wish me luck with my insurance, with the doctor's office billing department. Wish me luck with my lost FedEx package and the second FedEx package that I ordered today. Dude, what a wild and wacky experience. I just got the mammogram done. I'd never had one before, and they, like, plop your boob up on like a ledge, and then they have a thing that clamps down on it, and then they take it from, like, 4 different angles. I don't have a lot of boob to squish in there, so I think I'm doing okay. But it's very interesting because the place I came to, they're a GYN office and, like, a mammogram office. It's all the women shit. And what's interesting is that, like, I've only been to, like, the OBGYN side of the office, but, like, it's more of a party on the mammogram side of the office. They have a radio plan, like over the stereo. And they were playing OMC's How Bizarre. And don't tell anybody, because this is really fucked up, but this is what I do. I would like for these people to fucking leave. How bizarre! How bizarre! How bizarre! Okay. I had to wait for a while. That motherfucker was posted up. He had to get all kinds of shit out of the trunk. He's got a stroller. Anyway, so I've been coming to this doctor's office for about 10 years. They have a parking lot that is specifically for, like, the part of the office that I'm going to. But right now, most of it is blocked off because it's all under construction. Now, they do have, like, a free, like, parking garage service, but yeah, I don't want to do that. I'm not going to hand off my fucking car keys to some rando. I don't care if you work for the hospital, dude. I don't know you. So I continue to park in the same lot that I've always parked in. It used to just be reserved for GYN patients. Well, and the signs look pretty old and moldy now, but they say, this little area is reserved for expectant mothers. Well, oh my god, they are fucking cutthroat and ruthless in this parking lot. Because, like, there'll be, like, a whole row of cars that they're not in parking spots. They're making their own. If the parking spots for the expectant mothers are full, they'll just park where the fuck ever. They do not care. And so, I mean, like, I don't park like a lunatic over here, but, like, if there's a spot open, I take it. And I mean, I'm not an expecting mother, but They're not gonna tow me. They're not gonna tow any of us over here. What are you gonna do? Tow a lady while she's giving fucking birth? Ridiculous. The only issue is that, like, I can't let people be seeing me smoke in the parking lot. But I always figured that if they saw me parking here or, like, walking away from the parking lot and been like, are you an expecting mother? Because I don't look pregnant. I can always look at them and go, that's what we're gonna find out today. And I guess if they catch me smoking, I could be like, listen, this is the last one for 9 more months, bro. I'm a piece of shit, aren't I? Oh, and it turns out my insurance covers the mammogram completely. Like, if you got the boobs, they cover it. Get them checked. They don't care how old you are. There's not even a copay for it. Like, they just pay for the whole thing. So, yeah. I got my boobs checked. They feel a little weird because they got squished a bunch. But all in all, success. I want to thank you for listening. I feel like forgiveness is very important, so I want you to forgive yourself for the time that you have wasted watching this video. Forgive me for smoking in the expectant mother's parking lot, and have a good day.